reading Bulim. If very what deal didn't know. Can't you just have it in the Bulimoda? Yes. If Bulimo, maybe a form of food. So, Moju evil. Me, I'm very happy that our Prime Cabinet Secretary was appointed by His Excellency the President to coordinate all the ministries. Many people said, oh, he has no mandate, he has no portfolio. But I can assure you, if you look at the details, the terms of reference, because I've looked at them, that's a big assignment he has been given. Coordinating the whole government. So, Mudo coordinate the whole government. Nyole no bunyale nomba o coordinate wa. So, coordinate nyole no bunyale. Nyobo lai horano sino, horasino anu, horasino anu. So, those who are saying that our Prime Cabinet Secretary, Abrekasi, I don't think they were reading well, and they don't really understand how our government works. So I think that's a very important position. And I want to request my brother, Musalia, use that position to take this country to another level. Coordinate the country to take it to another level. When the history is written, they will say the Prime Cabinet Secretary, who was Musalia Mudavadi, took this country to another level through proper coordination. I want, through that coordination, to make one appeal, because I am an environmentalist and I am an expert in climate change. I want to appeal, as you coordinate, ensure that everything that we are doing by every ministry, they must mainstream climate change in everything we do. Because climate change is now the only single most pandemic that is threatening life on this planet called the Earth. So as we plan our development agenda, we must realize that climate change has become the biggest threat to our own survival. And if we do not address the issue of climate change, I can tell you it's a question of time. And what you will be witnessing will be something that will not be bearable. So even us as the county government and the county assembly, we need, in all programs we are proposing, look at how do we address the issue of climate change. So every program we do, let us address the issue of climate change. Because we can do everything, but if we don't address that, everything will come to a halt. Conservation of our water catchment areas is very, very important. Water is life. But climate change is threatening the availability of water on this planet. Right now, yeah, I'm sure if you ask Our Lady, water is becoming so scarce. People are waking up very early in the morning to go to look for water. So we must, at every effort to ensure we conserve our water resources. and the way the heating is coming up, if we do not conserve our own water, we are going to be cooked by the heat we are creating ourselves. So are you ready to be cooked by your own heat? So let's do something. Very soon, I'll be bringing a bill in the assembly on eucalyptus. We want to control. Eucalyptus is good. It's a good tree. It grows very fast, and it's a commercial tree. But the eucalyptus has been planted everywhere on our riverbed, riparian areas, and as a result, most of our rivers have now dried. So we must, as leaders, and this is not only in Vihiga, in the whole country, our riparian areas are dry, our wetlands are dry because people have gone in the wetlands, drained them, and they are now planting eucalyptus and other crops. So we want the issues of climate change to global level. Those of you who remember the speech he gave in New York, it was a landmark speech on climate change. We were with him in Egypt, Sharm el-Sheikh. The speech he gave was of its own kind. So I want us to work together, as Kenyans now, to work together, support our president on this agenda of climate change and the agenda of environmental conservation. We must work with him. He has even increased our target for forest cover from 10% to 30% by 2032. Is doable. Let us support him. And let us take this education of conservation to the lowest level. And recently, when I was addressing our ECD teachers, I have indicated that for every child that's going to be the ECD, we will be giving trees depending on the number of the age of that child, so that he or she can plant the trees. That way, we will start from the grassroots, from the ECD, and everybody will know the importance of conservation. I'm sorry to lecture you on conservation, but that's the subject I know best. But I think it's very important as a country, because the trouble, what we are going through as a country because of climate change, is something you cannot quantify. If you go Basi khwikhale. Prime Cabinet Secretary wetu ambaye ni ndugu yetu, ni baba wetu, MP wetu wa Muhaya ambaye wako hapa, Speaker wa kaunti yetu ya Assembly ya Vihiga, na viongozi wote MCS wa kaunti yetu ya Vihiga. Ndakukora mlembe boss, mlembe khandi, muko na furaha, mnasikia muko nyumbani. Mimi niko nyumbani na sina haraka ya kwenda pale nje, niko hapa. Kwanza nitaanza na kutoa shukrani kwa Mwenyezi Mungu kwa siku ya leo. Ni siku ya kipekee ambao sisi viongozi wa Vihiga County, wa county government, tumekuja hapa kwa muji wa Prime Cabinet Secretary wetu, brother wetu Dr. Wycliffe Musalia, tukae na yeye na tuzungumuze. Na tayari tumekaa, si tumekula. Alikuwa ulininzala. Sikuikure. Kwa sasa ni kuzungumuza tu na kunywa maji. So tunasema asante sana kwa ndugu yetu Wycliffe Musalia kwa kutukaribisha hapa kwako nyumbani. We feel at home and we are very grateful. Second, the leadership of the county assembly and all the members of the county assembly.